Sports DA.
Thank you, Kevin.
It has indeed, David. Thanks. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. At the guard positions,
Here we go.
Young and Herter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the small forward. And for the Timberwolves, we've got D'Angelo Russell. He's out there with Patrick Beverley. Edwards is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 4 spot. Looking back at the 2017-18 season, Clint Capella, Brent, shot an eye-popping 65% from the field. That led the NBA.
Well, a third of his baskets were dunks during that season, so I would expect the percentage to actually, Kevin, be pretty high. And a lot of those were at the hands of James Harden at the time playing in Houston, who won the MVP that year. But he has the ability to roll and to finish. He has shown soft hands, and he plays defensively. So he's a great big who can put out to complement both sides of the floor.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Collins, a screen on Beverly. Here's Young. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Greg, some players say they watch the standings. Others say they ignore them. Which side were you on?
You know, at times I did a little of both, but I typically wanted to watch, especially when my team was relevant. You know, there's a couple years where I had no desire at all to see where our team was because I knew we were pretty close to the bottom.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
2 minutes.
It's Russell with the drive, and it's good for 2.
So many plays are initiated from the pick and roll for Russell, and for very good reason. He's got as good a feel for that as you could hope for.
And it's the Hawks ball. Young pass to Capella. Back to Young. 1:43 left here in the first quarter. Count it.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's the screen. Here's Russell. And Capella sends it back.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times and throws that one away.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Collins, a screen on Beverly. Young pass to Collins. 58 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Reddish. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Pass to Russell. Jacks up a 3. Again, Russell missing. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Young against Beverly. Capella trying to free himself up. The layup off target.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
Reddish with the ball. Edwards there. Passes it to Herter. Collins, a screen on Russell. Lobbed up there for Collins. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
That connection with Collins, that's an impressive play and very, very high percentage.
Tie game in Minnesota. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
And your Timberwolves dancer.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Minnesota, Russell in the backcourt with Beasley to his side. Then there's McDaniels. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Okogie in a power forward. Timberwolves passing it around. Okogie, the pass to Russell. That three off the mark. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. And Russell, a player known for his offense, but Greg, he's put in work to improve his play on defense as well.
Yeah, you know, Russell was known for his lack of defense there for a while, but he's been trying to improve that part of his game. It's a long road, but I tell you what, he is definitely taking steps.
McDaniels kicks to Reed. The pass to Beasley.
2 minutes.
Fires the three.
2 minutes.
Rebound by Jang. The Hawks leading. Right, the pass to Williams. To the middle. Here's Gallinari. That one doesn't drop. And Minnesota now the other way. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
Yeah, you could see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dipped because of it.
Now, I'll say anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night.
Right side Hill. Kicks to Jang. Right outside. Jang with the screen for Wright. With the drive. Reed with the block. They get it back. And here's the break. Pass to Russell. 55 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Okogie, guarded by Wright. And the basket by Okogie. Okogie's got his first points in this one.
Now that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Beasley against Williams. And no good that time. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. No good from Beasley. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Outside Williams. Jang a screen. Williams attacking. Takes it off the glass. Williams has got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks.
Well, you deserve that kind of treatment if you're going to get up with Lou Williams like that. Terrific at getting to the rack.
For 3, Beasley. No good that time. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hawks lead by...
Well, let me tell you, I've seen some fantastic point guard battles in my day, and we've got a real one here tonight. These guys are in total control, showing what it means to be a leader on the court. And I expect their focus to really sharpen in the second half.
And now, looking at the Atlanta Hawks, a pretty even matchup through this first half.
The rope.
And we hope you've enjoyed.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Now they say great offense beats great defense, Brett. That never seemed truer than in today's NBA.
There's a much stronger connection between a team's offensive rating and their win percentage. And what's been incredible, Kevin, over the past couple seasons, that we have seen historic offenses. I mean, 2 years ago, the Dallas Mavericks had the best offense the league had ever seen. And last year, 5 teams were better than that Mavs team 2 years ago. So the analytics and the 3-ball, those have certainly changed the way that teams are attacking and scoring the basketball with the type of efficiency and impact they have in the past couple seasons.
On the court for Atlanta, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Reddish in at the 3 slot. Young taking his time here. Capella with a screen on Beverly. And he banks in the layup. Young's got the first field goal of the second half for the Hawks.
Great to watch Trae Young set plays up on a nightly basis.
Here's Beverly. No points in the game yet for him. Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
Collins setting the pick for Young. Pass to Collins. 5 to shoot. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's a 6-point Hawks lead.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling that.
This is it to Vanderbilt. To the paint. Towns kicks to Beverly. And there's the drive. And Capella sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and able to knock it away.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Taurean Prince comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Beasley in for D'Angelo Russell. Then for the Hawks, Williams comes in for Kevin Huerter. And it's DeLon Wright in for Young. Just 3 to shoot. Deep 2 from Beverly. Rebounded by Capella.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Timberwolves trail by 6. The pass to Beverly. A fader. No good off the back of the rim.
They don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Williams passes to Wright. Back to Williams. Wright with a screen on Beasley. Williams against Beasley. Here's Wright. The shot missing. Great D that time from Edwards. Now here's Beverly. Towns for 3. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be right back after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Outside the wings are Beasley and Okogie. Then it's Naz Reid. Then it's Patrick Beverly. And it's Vanderbilt into the power forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. That one good for 2.
Well, for a guy who does a lot of his work on the perimeter, Beasley gets into the painted area.
The Hawks leading by 4. Here's Huerter. Pass to Young. Lobbed up there for Collins. And finished off by Collins.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. To the left side wing. Beverly, the pass to Vanderbilt. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Beasley finds Beverly. To the middle.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Hangs. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Young outside. And there's a minute 45 left here in the fourth quarter. Outside Collins. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Young's shot is off. And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. 6-point game. Beasley against Young. And Beasley, here we go. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
And the agility on Beasley's drive, really tough for the defense to deal with.
We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. Young inside. Defended by Beverly. Young's shot is off. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. From the high post. And the wide open shot from Reddish. No good on the 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Beasley. And that one is off. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Reddish kicks to Young. Dishes it to Collins. Young outside. Capella with a screen on Beverly. Young drives in. And the layup's good off the glass. Young's got the lead up to 6 now for the Hawks.
Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself. And he can get to the rim.
Fans, the loudest section gets free defense. Let's see who's the loudest. Fans, your Timberwolves dancers. Substitution for your Timberwolves. Carl Anthony Towns. Anthony Edwards. D'Angelo Russell.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And now we've got the intentional
That's
foul.
his first personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. And that's an intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Atlanta, Trae Young. At the line for 2.
It's the first. That makes it a 7-point lead.
And in just his second season, Trae Young made his first All-Star game in 2020. An amazing accomplishment. He finished second in assists, 4th in points per game, and is starting to cement himself as an elite offensive talent.
It's time for T-shirts. All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Minnesota Timberwolves dancers. Now into the lineup for the Hawks.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Trailing here by 8. Russell against Williams. So it's Atlanta with the W. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them...
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony.